In this video, we're going to be making a tonal drawing of our still life composition. I start sketching in my objects using an HB pencil. It's a harder pencil, so it makes lighter lines. The first object I draw is the coffee pot. It's the largest item in the composition, and I then use that to scale all the other objects to see their size and their spacing from each other. You can see that I'm making adjustments and changing the shape and the angle as I go along. Once I have all of my shapes in place, I switch over to a 2B and a 4B pencil and I start adding tone. I add tone across the whole area and then start to add darker areas and rub back into the work using an eraser to create lighter areas. My pencil marks are actually making cross-hatching movements, but I'm not putting much pressure on the page. It's a very light overall coverage of the pencil. So I keep looking back at my original composition and making sure that the areas that are darkest are dark enough. I keep adding to the shadow and adding to depth by layering the shading. I also add some highlights at the very end using an eraser. It's hard to see when it's sped up, but on certain shapes like the apple and the mug and the curvature of the vase, I've used curved pencil markings so that my lines follow the shape of the items, and this helps to capture that shape. You could spend longer on your tonal drawing. This one took me around an hour. And if you have more pencils, you may even be able to add in more variety of tone. But here is the start of a sketch, which will hopefully give you some starting points to make your own tonal drawing of your still life composition.